At 9.
Final plans for a proposed park that would span nearly 3 miles of Chicago's north side were unveiled today on the city's northwest side.
Yeah, once known as the Bloomingdale Trail, the park will now be called the 606. We'll let WGN's Amy Rutledge explain why it's called that. Amy.
Well, Mark, they're going to keep the trail name the Bloomingdale Trail, but the entire project is going to be called the 606. Unveiled the same day today, 100 years ago, these tracks were unveiled, changing and preserving a bit of history in time for the city's future.
One day I just said, what's going on up there? And I trespassed illegally. That's what people did. But it wasn't because it was ugly. It was because it was beautiful.
When Ben Helfand got together with his friends to begin looking into the empty old railroad tracks near his home more than a decade ago, this was only a dream. Starting today, it is known as the 606. The newly named multi-million-dollar project turning 2.7 miles of old railroad tracks along Bloomingdale Avenue on the northwest side into a premier recreational trail and park for the city of Chicago. The trail stretches from Ashland to the east to Ridgeway to the west, unifying Bucktown, Wicker Park, Logan Square, and Humboldt Park. A Millennium Park for the neighborhoods, it's dubbed, named after the zip code prefix all city neighborhoods share. And it is the entire city, planners say, which will benefit.
There's going to be an observatory on the western end. There's going to be a wheel-friendly skate and event plaza on the eastern end. There's going to be phenological planting, so the entire structure will be an environmental sentinel. So we can do outdoor classrooms. There's going to be performance space.
The project boasts 5 entry parks at Marshfield, Damon, Milwaukee, Albany, and Kimball, and more than a half dozen other entrance ramps. For those who live near the overgrown trail and its crumbling overpasses, the facelift can't come fast enough.
I look at it right out of my window, and it is a bit of an eyesore. So I think people in the neighborhood are sort of excited.
As you'd expect, all this won't come cheap. $39 million in federal funds, 2 from the Park District. $13 million is already being privately funded. A massive effort is underway to raise the remaining $38 million.
Parks and trails are the lungs of the city. And this is going to help Chicago, and specifically the northwest side of the city, breathe easier.
Now, an exact date for the groundbreaking has yet to be set, but I'm told it will likely be the first week in August. That will happen right here where I am standing. People can expect to use the trail in the fall of 2014. All the artsy amenities will be added later. Reporting live in Bucktown, Amy Rutledge, WGN News.
Amy, thank you. Parts of the CTA Red Line about to get a major makeover as well. The CTA President Forrest Claypool unveiled rendering